Hello students. Now today I enter into another application. Very small application, but you try to understand the tricks of writing the algorithms. My second question is how it is possible in Java. I can count a number of digits available in a number. I enter the number from the keyboard and by the help of that I can calculate how many digits are available in that number. But how, as a developer, you can write the code? Simple. Here you see, I show you how it is possible. Take an example. I just write here, notepad. There is a count digit dot Java. I just write the code. Here you see, I write here import java dot util dot that is scanner. You know that. What is the job of the scanner class? I already covered. The main responsibility of the scanner class is used to take the input from standard input device, that is keyboard. In case of Java, you can construct the scanner object for taking the input from the keyboard. Now you see public class. I have to specify the class name, that is count digit. Here you see count digit, that is the. So everybody knows that when I declare a class by public as a specifier at that time, the file name and the class name must be same. My file name is what count digit .java, so the class name must be count digit. Otherwise, it will generate error. Now see, this is what that is called as class declaration. Oh, now I define the class. You know that Java is a pure object-oriented language. Everything is always defined within a class. Now you know that execution starts from main method. I just do one thing, public find static void main. Here you see I just write here string args. Now check here, this is what this is the main method. I define the main method. You know that who called the main method in case of Java? JVM called the main method. You know that JVM job is also interpret the code. That means inside the main method, whatever the code I write, that is line by line interpreted or executed or translated. Now I just write here scanner is equal to new scanner dot you pass, that is a system dot in. What is my next job? I print a message system dot out dot println. Here you see that is a println. I pass enter a number. Check here, enter a number. I just enter a number. I write here int num is equal to ss dot next int. I'm not that is what taking a that is what bigger number. I'm just calculating it by a smaller numbers, two-digit numbers like 25. Take an example. I'm using 25. Anyway, 25 is the input number. I'm just input 25. The num is 25. Now I write here int count is equal to 0. Now try to understand, count means what? Count means a counter. I start the counter from 0. So how many digits are available in 25? If somebody asks you, take an example, the input number is 25. So num is 25. Now the question is, they ask you the question, in 25 how many digits are available? So you can tell that in 25 there are 2 digits are available. So that point or that calculation I have to do. So what I can do here, I pass a condition while there is a num greater than 0. Up to that extent num greater than 0, my loop will continue. Now you tell till the time what is the value of num is? Num value is what? Now num value is 25. 25 is greater than 0. My condition is satisfied. You know that when the condition is satisfied, enter into this block. I just write here count plus plus. You know that what is the value of count is 0. 0 plus plus is what? 1. Now count is 1. Then I have to use that is num, that is by equal 10. What is the meaning of that? Num is equal to num by 10. You try to understand when num is equal to num by 10. 25 by 10. It is what? That is, it is 2. You try to understand it is 2. Because 25 by 10 means what? My main requirement is what? I want to erase the last digit. Divide by 10 means what? The last digit is erased. In a 25, the last digit is what? 5. 5 is erased. Now, what is the value of num is? Now, num value is what? 2. Now, 2 greater than 0. Condition satisfied. Count plus plus. What is the value of count is? Now, count value is 1. 1 plus plus is 2. Then num is equal to num by 10. Now, try to understand what is num. 2. 2 by 10 is what? 0. Now, num value is 2. That is, num value is 0. 0 greater than 0. My condition is not satisfied. Now you see, I just print the message system.out.println. Here I print a message. That is in number total digits are. Here you see total digits are. How many digits are available? Plus that is a count. Now total digits are what? That is 2. In this way, the calculation are going on. I just diagrammatically explain how the task is possible. Take an example here, that is num is, take an example, I take the input from keyboard. Here num is equal to, that is 25. Now try to understand, num value is 25. When the num value is 25, I just calculate this. What I can do for the first time when the loop continue, here you see, you know that loop continue for the first time while what the condition I have to pass here, that is while. Here you see what actually happens, 25 because num greater than 0. Is 25 greater than 0? Yes, my condition is satisfied. Here what happens, the condition is satisfied. When the condition is satisfied, that is count is 0, 0 plus plus. You try to understand. When it is 0 plus plus, what's the value is? The value is what? That is 1. Are you getting my words? That is count value is 1. Then num is equal to num by 10. You know, that is num is equal to, here you see, num is equal to 25 by 10. Now you tell, num is equal to num by 10. 25 by 10 is what? That is 2. When it is divided by, that is what? Divide by 10 means the last digit is erased. This digit is erased. This is the fundamental concept. Now, I move to the second time when the loop will continue. Here you see, while. Here you check the condition. What actually happens? That is, I just write here, that is while. Check. What it does here, see, simple concept I am just using here. What I write? That is simple. It is while. Here you see. That is, I pass a condition. What is the condition I write? I write here that is 2 is greater than 0. Check here. 2 greater than 0. Is the condition satisfied or not satisfied? Yes, it is satisfied. That is 2 is greater than 0. When 2 is greater than 0, condition satisfied, 1 plus plus. Check here. Now count plus plus means what? Till the time count is what? 1 for the first time. Now it is what? The count value is 2. Now next line I write here, num is equal to, what the num value is? Num that is equal to num by 10. Num by 10 is what? 2 by 10 is what? That is 0. Now num value is 2 by 10 means that is 0. Over. Now here what happens? 2 times the loop will continue. Third times, when the third time 0 greater than 0, is the condition satisfied? No, the condition is not satisfied. Then loop continues how many times? 2 times. Now count value is what? In 25, the count value is what? 2. So this is the simplest way I show you how it is possible in Java to calculate In a number, how many digits are available? Check here. The task is over. Now see. What I can do, I just compile the code. That is Java C count digit dot Java. I compile the code. I just want to execute the code. See here. When I execute, I compile the number. That is, sorry, first digit is 25. I enter 2. If I enter, that is 1, 2, that is 5. If I enter 12904, if I enter any 198, that is 3. So check how many number you enter. What is the number you enter? That's not a matter, but it can calculate how many digits are available. So this is the application. You please check it, and that is the way you can write the code. That is the logic you have to use.